No dream is too big, and no dreamer is too small. Let us join hands as we meet this year's batch of small dreamers with big dreams. So, to start with, this most awaited event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly skilled individuals from the school's division of Pangasinan 2, led by the dynamic and very supportive school's division superintendent, Dr. Danilo C. Sison, the epitome of an empowered man, and our active school's district supervisor, Dr. Virgilio C. Javier, our dedicated and very young at heart school head, Mr. Tomas C. Viloria Jr., fellow teachers, graduating class, proud parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen, good day, and welcome to the virtual graduation of South Central School. Join us today and be part of the celebration of success of the graduating batch year 2021 with the theme strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. To begin the ceremony, may I invite everyone to show our humble submission and respect for the singing of our Philippine national anthem, followed by a prayer, singing of regional hymn, Pangasinan hymn, and Alcala hymn, all through an audiovisual presentation.
Bayang magiliw, kalas na silanganan, alam ng puso, sa ditim mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tulad ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisigil, sa dagat at bulok, sa simulan, sa langit mo mahal, kalinag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang istak ng watawat mo'y tabu, ay nananilinig, ang bituwing at araw na kailan, pamay magdidinig. Lupa ng araw na luwal, ating pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming higaya na may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roll, I will soar with you above the storm. Yes, I will. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still, know you, Lord God. When the ocean rise and thunders roll, I will soar with you above the storm. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. You are king over the flood. I will be still, know you, Lord God. When the ocean rise and thunders roll, say I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over every single one. I will be still, know you are God. Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are. I will be still, know, oh, God.
Mountains and the rivers, through the plains and winding trails, through the shores where breezes linger, that's the place I love so well. It's the home of men who love her, men who die to keep us free, men who don't look at the weather, everyone will never be. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. There I learned my lessons, in her veils I work and play. She has kept me safe and happy as I live on day by day. To other lands I wander as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. To other lands I wander as I search for wealth and fame. In my heart I will remember Region 1, beloved name. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. Region 1, oh Region 1, there's no better place I see. Region 1, oh Region 1, dearest home by far to me. Pangasinan niya binabi, pagkasinan, pagkanalingwanan, luyak kuya niya nagan, betul na kanyaman. Ang panalikwas mula kaya nila, kasing palurin ni mapula, sa'y pagkakasakti na kay nalilit na, napunta na mabrisika. Sa'y dayak mundak na'y dakuktan sa yaman, sagdan na kapalan ngayon, naroon ang tansamting mo Pangasinan, pagyan talawas Bantayan, lawas takan itang duro Pangasinan, harun kakal bayumuan, panang apupong yawala na bangunan, ikikinon ko syukaman, Pangasinan luyang minanyaman.
Vast dim and rolling plains give life to the sturdy hands. Men, women, young and old find hope and glory in this fold. This home of great joy and gladness, of fertile lands and green valleys, nature that captures the eye and soul, oh bless the heart of doubt and peace. East to west, from north to south, faithful ones flock and gather at the pilgrim of the North, whispering a common prayer resounding. Mabuhay, mabuhay, Pangasinan too. I sing mabuhay to you. Of men, women, young and old, find hope and glory in this fold. Oh, I sing mabuhay, Pangasinan too.
Aming bayang puno ng pag-asa, sama-sama tayo sa pag-unlad, tungo sa mithiing hangat. Bukod daming alkala, ang iyong lupa sa amin nag-aaruga. Biyaya mo'y kanlungan, di magsasawang ika'y paglingkuran. Nawa'y naging huwaran sa buong bansa, ang bayan nating Alcala ay nagkakaisa. Habang buhay ka naming ipagdarangal, Alcala naming mahal. Habang buhay ka naming ipagdarangal,
they see that the most important gift we can offer to anyone is our attention. So, at this point in time, let us all lend our ears as we listen to the welcome address of Ethan Gerard R. Lagmay with honors.
Distinguished guests, to our hard-working head teacher of South Central School, Sir Tomas C. Biloria Jr., to our supportive parents, graduates, a pleasant day to all. We have a unique graduation this year because of this pandemic, but I can say that this will be a remarkable one. We fought as one in pursuing and continuing our education amidst pandemic. Co-graduates, I know this will be the beginning of our journey. Let us not take off our eyes in reaching our dreams. Let us believe in our dreams. Thank you, dear teachers, for instilling in our mind that education is the key to success. Thank you, beloved parents, for the continued support. I am humbly thanking my mother for always there to understand and love me. All throughout, I always put in my mind that incompleteness should be my inspiration in reaching my goals. I believe God is always guiding me in reaching those dreams. Without much ado, I welcome everyone in this virtual recognition of South Central School Aim High Batch 2021.
We are also proud to give you the pillars of this great institution of South Central School. Starting with our dynamic school head, Mr. Tomas C. Gloria Jr. Presenting to you the kind-hearted kindergarten advisor, Mrs. Ronaline G. Poncolini. The Sterling Bridges Grade 1 teachers, Mrs. Laarni Marie C. Castañares. First Julie, Mrs. Mylene F. Caballo. We amaze next to our gorgeous Grade 2 educator, Mrs. Ronalie D. De Los Santos. And residing too, our pretty and enchanting Grade 3 teacher, Mrs. Rosario R. Ginto. Let's have the fine-looking Grade 4 educator, Mr. Albert R. Vidania. Presenting to you the glamorous and attractive Grade 5 teacher, Mrs. Jamaica M. Kawili. Hold your breath and be captivated to our adorable Grade 6 advisor, Mrs. Braga O. Braga. We also have our charming relieving teacher, Mrs. Mylene R. Cabanilla. Presenting to you our substitute teacher, Mrs. Riza Jane R. Resurrection. To give our graduates a rousing congratulating message, may we have one of the pillars of education, the DepEd Secretary, Dr. Leonor Magtoles Briones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
May we also hear an inspirational message coming from our Regional Director, Dr. Tolentino G. Aquino.
It is with great pleasure and admiration that I convey my best wishes and profound felicitations to all the graduates, completers, and academic awardees of the school year 2020-2021. The efforts you have exerted to accomplish your academic tasks in the difficult times are something worthy of praises. Graduation and moving up ceremonies are the much awaited events in the life of every learner as they represent the golden times of reaching higher education and achieving dreams and aspirations. Definitely, the road you have taken is rough, but all the struggles are worth considering as they are the first few steps that will define your future success. Indeed, finishing this challenging school year during these trying times of COVID-19 pandemic is remarkable since it has been inevitable to face and accept the new normal landscape of education. It has been a school year of extraordinary hard work, dedication, and passion for all school leaders, teachers, learners, and parents in dealing and coping with chosen learning delivery modality to meet the most essential educational requirements. While it is admittedly difficult, you may take it positively as you have been given the opportunity to adapt to difficulties that have strengthened your innate potentials. Likewise, the incessant motivation and support of parents towards the seemingly thorny road to success caused by the global health crisis, as well as the strict obedience to various health and safety protocols, have enormously pitched in to this moment of your graduation and completion. My dear graduates, completers, and awardees, you have just marked another significant milestone in your continued quest for excellence and successful future. Certainly, more challenges will still come your way. However, to hurdle this, you should stay focused and always remember that your dreams are within reach when you are determined and committed to realize them. My beloved parents, community officials, and other stakeholders, accept our heartfelt gratitude for the victory we have achieved today. Thank you for being an effective and efficient partners of the Department of Education in the implementation of distance learning. Your untiring support is a deeper reflection of the unconditional love you have bestowed to the learners through the years. Undoubtedly, you have greatly taken part in realizing the goals and objectives of DepEd's pivot to quality education under the Sulong Educalidad program. Our sincere commendations to all our DepEd officials, the school administrators, faculty members, and non-teaching staff for providing the highest degree of service para sa bata, para sa bayan. Finally, with this happy celebration of your graduation and completion, it is with confidence to say that you have given our team for this year, strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, a very special meaning. Congratulations and have a wonderful graduation day and moving up ceremonies.
Another message will be given to us by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Danilo C. Season.
The proud parents and guardians, partners, stakeholders, school officials, teachers, friends, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant day to everyone. situated in this new normal atmosphere, we don't have the usual and traditional way of culminating the school year, recognizing the outstanding graduates, and celebrating the success of our children who are graduating today. Having hurdled the strenuous requirements of graduation. Despite the hardship, sacrifices, and stressful situation that we are in, brought about by this pandemic, our teachers, parents, and stakeholders work hard collaboratively to ensure the continuity of learning among our school children using all the available media to facilitate its acquisition. The SDO Pangasinan 2 wish to congratulate our proud graduates batch 2021. Our warmest greetings to our school managers, teachers, staff, parents, and guardians who have helped and guided our graduates attain this momentous event in their lives. Graduation is a testimony to the enduring and resilient spirit of the Filipinos for their ability to stand up, to bounce back, and to conquer the odds, just like the ongoing hardship and challenging brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. Through our innate optimism to see the light and the end of every challenges in life. For so many times, we have proven that we can surmount any adversity by sharing a hand with each other in times of darkness and trials. The many challenging moments we have endured tempted us sometimes to give up, but our hearts refuses to be broken by deep distress. We don't lose our hope because of the strong faith we share with each other, even in the most trying time of circumstances. We may be battered, but definitely never defeated. Having undergone a lot of honing and guidance through the patient, loving, and caring tutelage of your teachers, you graduates are now ready to face the new chapter of your educational journey. Life challenges may not be easy, but you have learned at home and in the school that success never comes easy the way we wish it, but rather through hard work and perseverance, inspired by our Divine Almighty, which serves as our guiding light. To the graduates, again, my congratulations. We wish you all the best in your journey towards reaching your dreams and aspirations. God bless and mabuhay.
Let us lend our ears for the message of our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Wilfredo E. Sindayan.
I wish to convey my warmest congratulations to all of you, our dear completers, graduates, and our awardees of the school year 2020-2021. You all have traveled a long and challenging journey, and everyone worked hard to reach this stage of success. I sincerely admire your remarkable and sterling performance you have shown along the way. Uplifting kalidad ng edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemic. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The graduation moving up ceremony highlights the care and concern of the Department of Education that amid all the challenges, your right to quality education and to safety from the health risks of COVID-19 which has changed the landscape of education delivery, should be given priority. Without doubt, you are now equipped with the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Continue to strive more. There are lots of opportunities widely spread for your next journey to the road of success. Clearly, they are not far from where you are now. Build a dream and nothing can bar you from reaching that dream. Continue to the next ladder of education and venture into worthwhile activities. Not even this public health emergency we are facing today can hamper you from doing it. Remove all fears, anxieties, and doubts being caused by this pandemic, and with God's guidance and grace, you can overcome all the trials that will come your way. It is worthy to mention that education, in whatever modality it is being delivered, plays a vital role in making a better world. Remember that the great Nelson Mandela had said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Along this vein of thought, I encourage you then to continue taking activity participation in attaining SAS. To all our school head administrators, teachers, and non-teaching personnel, thank you for exude dynamism and working hard hand in hand in your desire to produce quality completers and graduates. Your commitment, passion, and determination to duty have been very instrumental in having quality graduates and completers through distance learning. My heartfelt gratitude also to all parents, guardians, for your tremendous support in the provision of quality education to our learners during these most trying times. Your sacrifices, services, and efforts will surely be forever cherished. Once again, congratulations to all and God bless.
Another message will be imparted to us by our CID Chief Education Supervisor, Dr. Cornelio R. Aquino.
Ang ating mabuting tagapamanihala ng ikalawang dibisyon ng Pangasinan, Dr. Danilo C. Sison, kapwa magagaling na pangalawang tagapamanihala, Dr. Wilfredo E. Sintayen, at Dr. Arlene B. Kasipit, ang tapat na lingkod ng ating kagawaran, SGOD Chief Dr. Rosalino T. Agpalo Jr., mga pinagpipitaganang education program supervisors, mga public schools district supervisors, senior program specialist, education program specialist, mga mapagpunyagi at ang ating mga frontliners ng DepEd, ang ating magigiting na mga guro, mga ulong guro, at punong guro ng ating paaralan sa elementarya at sekundarya, ang ating LGU officials, partner at stakeholders ng ating paaralan, mga PTA officials na parating umaalalay sa atin sa araw ng ating kagipitan, mga magsisipagtapos, mga completers, at kanilang mga magulang, kapatid at kamag-anak, mga kaibigan, isang mapagpalang araw sa inyong lahat. Sa mga araw ng pandemya, tayo ay lubos na nag-alala kung ang pag-aaral ng ating mga kabataan ay magpapatuloy pa o hindi na. Maraming beses na nagkaroon ng pag-urong ng petsa ng ating pasukan. May ilang hindi na pabor na magkakaroon ng pag-aaral sa paaralan at maraming alinlangan na baka hindi na natin kayang maitawid ang school year 2020-21. Ang school year na ito ay tumatak sa ating lahat. Taon na takot at pangamba. Taon ng pagkawala ng maraming trabaho ng ating mga kababayan. Taon na kailangang ilayo natin ang ating sarili sa iba upang maiwasan ang paglaganap ng virus. Taon na wala ang mga mag-aaral sa loob ng paaralan at ang pagtuturo ay sa pamamagitan ng distance learning o modular na pamaraan. Taon na kailangan ng mga magulang at kapatid ay magtulong-tulong upang mairaos ang pag-aaral ng kanilang anak, ang kanilang kapatid. Taon na kailangan ang internet upang maabot ang mga mag-aaral at mga magulang. Nagkukontento tayo kahit putol-putol basta maihatid lamang ang mensahe ng pag-aaral. Taon na nauso ang salitang virtual, distance learning, SLMs, modules, portfolio making, log-in, log-out, Google Meeting, Google Classroom, Microsoft Teams, Zoom at iba pa. Ito rin ang taon na gawin ang mga magulang na maghintay, pumila at magbalik ng mga modules. 80 beses lang naman ang ginawang pagpila, pagkuha at pagbalik ng mga ito sa mga drop-off points para lang makompleto ang mga requirements na tapusin ng kanilang mahal na anak. Ito rin ang taon na nakakayamot sa paghihintay ng mga guro sa mga nagawang activities ng mga mag-aaral. Dahil marami daw sa kanila ang mahirap magsauli ng mga ito dahil sa samot-saring kadahilanan. Hay, ang daming kwento. Ngunit sa araw na ito gusto ko kayong saluduan at pasalamatan dahil sa matagumpay na naabot natin ang isang taon. Hangarin ng bawat isa na dapat matuto pa rin ang mga kabataan kahit nasa gitna ng krisis sa buhay. Salamat sa mga guro at ulong guro ng ating paaralan sa kanilang dedikasyon at pilit na gawin ang mga bagay-bagay upang mairaos ang mahirap na taon na pag-assess ng kaalaman ng ating kabataan sa panahon ng panganib. Ang mga imposibleng bagay ay naging posible sa kanilang diskarte at pamumuno. Sa mga magulang, kayo ang bida. Kayo ang nagpumilit upang sa bawat linggo ng pag-aaral ng iyong anak, kahit mahirap at mahaba ang pila at mainit ang panahon na umaabot na sa 50, 51 o 52 na natala na init ng panahon, nagtiis kayo para lamang maiuwi ang mga modules at maibalik ang mga ito sa tamang panahon. Salamat sa walang humpay na tiyaga, pagtitiis at pagtustos sa pangangailangan ng iyong mga anak. Ito ang iyong pinagsikapan. Kahit ito ay mahirap, kaya ang araw na ito ay araw din na dapat bigyan kayo ng parangal dahil sa gininto ang nagawa ninyo para sa minamahal na mag-aaral. Sa mga magsisipagtapos, congratulations sa inyong lahat. Ngunit hindi pa ito ang tuldok ng pag-aaral. Ito pa lang ang simula ng laban sa mas mataas na edukasyon na iyong inaasam. Magsumikap, magtiyaga, at magpasalamat palagi sa Diyos at sa mga magulang na nagsusubaybay sa inyong pagkamit ng pangarap sa buhay. Magpatuloy at maging handa sa lahat ng laban kahit na sa panahon ng pandemya. Subukan pa rin ihakbang ang mga paa sa landasin na medyo mahirap, matinik, makipot, ngunit sa huli, ang tagumpay naman ang inyong makakamit. Ako bilang lingkod ng DepEd at mga kasama ko sa Curriculum Implementation Division, magpapatuloy kami na magbibigay ng abot ng lahat ng aming makakaya upang mapaganda at maihatid namin ang magaling na sistema sa pag-aaral dito sa ating dibisyon sa mga sumusunod na mga taon. Kasama namin kayo sa pagkamit ng iyong pangarap sa buhay. Magtiwala tayo sa Diyos na parating tumitingin at nakikinig sa ating daing at handang magbigay ng lahat ng ating pangangailangang pisikal, pinansyal at espiritual. Sa mga araw na mahirap, magsumikap. Sa mga araw ng kawalan, kapit lang sa itaas. Ngunit gusto ko ring baunin natin ang mga katagang nasa tao ang gawa, nasa Diyos ang awa. Ang pagpapala ng Diyos ay sumasa ating lahat. Isang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat.
May we also hear for another inspirational message from our SGOD Chief Education Supervisor, Dr. Rosalino T. Agpalo Jr.
I am deeply honored and profoundly privileged to be given the opportunity to write a message on completers and graduates of BATS 2021. On this occasion, we celebrate not only your achievements, but also the struggle you had in the last 10 months, which paved way for the realization of your success today. Indeed, this year's completion and graduation ceremonies are more meaningful than in the previous years because of how the onslaught of the COVID-19 pandemic has changed and shaped our education landscape. It has posed bigger challenges and obstacles in your quest for a brighter future. It has brought changes in the way teaching and learning take place. Distant learning made you learn independently and tested your patience, endurance, and perseverance to a higher degree. Your academic achievement today is a testament of how you emerged defeaters of the challenges brought by pandemic. As you continue to prove your innate self-reliance as Filipino learners amidst this unprecedented time, we at the Department of Education vow to make every school which has been a wellspring of knowledge and values for the Filipinos to remain firm in its commitment to be of service through quality education, taking pride in the galaxy of learners who have walked through its sacred portals. On this note, I, together with the entire family of DepEd Pangasinan 2, salute your hard work and commitment in achieving your goals in life. Likewise, I would like to congratulate your parents, school heads and teachers, and all the great souls whose lives were dedicated to ensure the education will continue despite the difficulties brought by the COVID-19. Finally, bear in mind that not a single school is relieved of the detrimental effects of the pandemic and the challenges of globalization. It is therefore a necessity for you to unceasingly work together and secure the stability, maturity, and continuous growth of your school and our nation in the general. You can do this by keeping an open mind to changes inflicted by the ongoing global health crisis and the rapid evolution in technology, and having the courage to go out of our comfort zone. With my long years of experience as a former school head and now as an SGOD chief, I can attest that the backbone of a successful educational institution is its diligent, dedicated, and committed bunch of teachers who instill the knowledge, skills, and right attitude to the learners, and proactive parents who work hard in hand with the school. I am glad our division is a home of this symbiotic relationship between and among competent teachers and supportive parents. Hence, my warmest congratulations to them on this special day. To cap my message, I would like to borrow the statement of a philosopher who said, "There are no great people in this world, only great challenges which ordinary people rise to meet." Congratulations, dear completers and graduates of 2021.
Our beloved Municipal Mayor will also give us his message. Please welcome Honorable Jojo B. Callejo.
Mahigit isang taon nang lumipas mula nung tamaan ng pandemya ang buong mundo. Isa sa matinding nadamay ay ang larangan ng pag-aaral. Ang mga mag-aaral ay hindi pinahintulutang pumasok sa mga paaralan kagaya ng ating nakasanayan. Maliban dito, ang mga magulang ay kinakailangang maglaan ng maraming oras upang alalayan sa pag-aaral ang kanilang mga anak, sa halip na unahin ang ibang kapakanang pampamilya. Sa buong kasaysayan ng kasalukuyang henerasyon ng mga mag-aaral, mga guro at mga magulang, kasama na ang mga namamahala sa kagawaran ng edukasyon, ang lahat ay humarap sa matinding hamon na ngayon lang natin naranasan. Sa kabilang dako, ang ating pamahalaan ay nag-abot ng mga tulong upang matugunan ang ibang pangunahing pangangailangan sa mga paaralan upang mapanatili ang kalidad ng edukasyon sa gitna ng pandemya. Pagkatapos ng isang taong pakikibaka, ating mamamalas ang unang pangkat ng mga magtatapos na napagtagumpayan at nadaig ang mga pahirap na dulot nito. Muli nating napatunayan ang ating mga likas na katangian ng pagiging matiisin, nagkakaisa, mapamaraan at malikhain upang harapin ang matitinding mga pagsubok kung tayong lahat ay magkakaisa. Aking pinaabot ang taus-pusong pagbati sa lahat ng mga magtatapos. Gayon din ang aking pasasalamat sa lahat ng pagsisikap ng mga guro, mga magulang, at lahat ng taong naging bahagi at nakatulong upang maabot ang mga pangarap para sa mga kabataang mag-aaral. Maraming salamat po.
May we also hear an inspirational message coming from our Public Schools District Supervisor, Dr. Virgilio C. Javier.
First of all, I would like to extend my warm greetings to all our DepEd officials, municipal, barangay, and PTA officials who have been our active partners in the past year for the successful implementation of your basic education learning continuity plan. Teaching and non-teaching staff, school head, diligent and hardworking graduates of BATS 2021, loving and supportive parents, stakeholders, and other guests, good day. Today marks another history in the Department of Education because this will be our second year of conducting graduation ceremony via online or virtual, brought about by COVID-19 pandemic. I congratulate each one of you because your tenacity and resiliency you have labored after 7 long years of struggle in order to acquire a certificate which will become your stepping stone in the pursuit of the next ladder of acquiring basic education. Welcome to the next phase of your life's chapter, class of 2021. Every moment in your life serves as a stepping stone to something greater, which will enable you to become a productive citizen and a somebody someday, and soon will be proud of yourselves to return to your beloved alma mater with pride that you made it successfully because of your supportive and loving parents, dedicated teachers, and supportive school head who have provided you quality education you deserved. I salute you for taking the courage to fight all the adversities and odds, despite the difficulties we have all experienced due to pandemic. Truly, the true essence of this year's graduation ceremony, strengthening quality education amidst COVID-19 pandemic, became your inspiration to succeed in life. Congratulations, you made it. Go into the world and chase your dreams. Batch 2021.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness virtually the main highlight of today's event. To do the honor of presenting this school year's candidates for graduation, may we have on our screen our very own and dedicated school head, Mr. Tomas C. Viloria Jr., followed right away by the acceptance and confirmation by our school's division superintendent, Dr. Danilo C. Season. May we give them a virtual applause.
Sir Dr. Danilo C. Season, Schools Division Superintendent of Schools Division Office of Pangasinan 2, I have the honor to present to you 41 candidates for graduation, of whom 18 are boys and 23 are girls, of South Central School, Alcala District, for school year 2020-2021, who have satisfactorily completed the requirements of the K-12 basic education curriculum prescribed by the Department of Education and by the strong recommendation of their advisor, Manfreda O. Madriaga. Sir, may I request for your acceptance and confirmation.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the DepEd Secretary Leonor Magtoles Briones, through the Regional Director, Dr. Tolentino G. Aquino, and in my capacity as the Schools Division Superintendent of SDO Pangasinan 2, acting upon the strong recommendations of your school head and teachers that you have satisfactorily completed all the requirements for graduation prescribed by the DepEd on elementary or secondary education, I now accept and confirm you graduates of your respective schools for the school year 2020-2021. On the day of our Lord, July 2021, thereby granting you the right to enjoy all the privileges attached to it. Congratulations.
Finally, it is time for the harvest. Today, you'll be witnessing the virtual awarding of medals and certificates to outstanding graduates. Early R. Cabanilla, with honors. Proud parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joel N. Cabanilla. Shanela May R. Calvero, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Freddie O. Calvero. Winnie Lara C. Griponio, with honors. Parent, Miss Sheila Marie C. Griponio. Ethan Gerard R. Lagmay, with honors. Parent, Mrs. Edel R. Lagmay. Ashley S. Razon, with honors. Parent, Miss Liza S. Razon. Rian Gail L. Suerte, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan F. Suerte. Glorious Joy A. Valdez, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Steven C. Valdez. Yana Marie L. Visaya, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerard H. Visaya. Congratulations once again to the honor graduates. Your efforts are truly paid off. Ladies and gentlemen, the most significant moment for our graduates has come. Let us witness the distribution of certificates. Joshua F. Aleri, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Renato D. Aleri. Jikin Martin M. Bagayan, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Edgar Bagayan. Alexander A. Bangkulita, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alejandro S. Bangkulita. Ian Fleming C. Cabalteja, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ferdinand J. Cabalteja. Warren C. Kasongsong, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ephraim C. Kasongsong. Jan Darwin A. Castañeda, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnold C. Castañeda. Murphy Braden M. Costello, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mark Anthony A. Costello. Jeff Gifford O. Fiesta, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jeffrey P. Fiesta. DJ D. Fonda, parent, Miss Vilma de la Cruz. Ethan Gerard R. Lagman, with honors, parent, Mrs. Edel R. Lagman. Kyle Andre E. Lorenzo, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Orlando X. Lorenzo. Henry C. Rosero, parent, Mrs. Margie C. Cabrera. Dennis James C. Macasli, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dexter C. Macasli. Angelo E. Pamignano, parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joseph E. Pamignano. Jethro O. Igor, Parents, Miss Carolina Ovindo. Jan Michael C. Suba. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rodrigo R. Suba. John Matthew L. Tadeo. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mateo A. Tadeo. Carix J. D. Valdez. Parents, Miss Kathleen Rose de la Cruz. Marivic R. Aquino. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Dominador L. Aquino. Laika Sofia S. Batilan. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Larry D. Batilan. Erilyn R. Cabanilla, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joel N. Cabanilla. Frances Marie I. Cabanilla. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. June L. Cabanilla. Eden May R. Cabanyero. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Eduardo C. Cabanyero. Aileen Joy G. Cacabelos. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Q. Cacabelos. Janela May R. Calvero, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Freddy O. Calvero. Queenie D. Castillo. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Carlos D. Castillo Sr. Eunice Angelique De Vera. Parents, Miss Elma C. De Vera. Alexandra C. Dizon. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Alex D. Dizon. Angel Kyla E. Ibasco. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Roel C. Ibasco. Christine Ann A. Garces. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Armando C. Garces. Queenie Lara C. Gliponio, with honors. Parent, Miss Sheila Marie C. Gliponio. Evelyn D. Honyo. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Joey D. Honyo. Ayla Gwen S. Liberato. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Arnold A. Liberato. Sheena Gia B. Liberato. Parent, Miss Aline B. Liberato. Jamaica B. Nabua. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Conrado B. Nabua. Jasmine Ira P. Nebre. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Michael V. Nebre. Ashley S. Rezon, with honors. Parent, Miss Liza S. Rezon. Rian Gail L. Suerte, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan F. Suerte. Glorious Joy A. Valdez, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Esteban C. Valdez. Sheila May B. Villanueva. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Reynaldo Q. Villanueva. Diana Marie L. Bizaya, with honors. Parents, Mr. and Mrs. Gerard H. Bizaya. Advisor, Mrs. Freda O. Madriaga. Once again, thank you and congratulations. May we take this opportunity to thank everyone who unselfishly cooperated and participated in any undertakings of this year's South Central School graduation virtual ceremony. Sa inyo pong lahat, marami pong salamat. At this point, let us all lend ears as Queenie Lara C. Gitonio, graduating class, as she delivers her words of gratitude.
Hi everyone, I'm Queenie Lara Sigliponyo, a graduating student. In my 6 years of staying here in South Central School, I had fun while learning and getting quality education. Despite of what we are experiencing right now, adopting to this new normal setup is not a joke. But look where we are now. We strive to obtain all our achievements and we succeed. With this, I would like to take this opportunity to say thank you to my teacher who never failed to guide us, assist us, and being our second parent. Thank you to all my classmates who I shared good memories with and facing all challenges as well. Thank you to all the support and cheering me up whether I failed or I succeed. I also want to thank my family who were always there to guide and support me. You were my shoulders to lean on, ears that listened, and hands that carried me through hardships. Being an elementary student is one of the best memory I will treasure. Again, thank you and congratulations to us. God bless us all.
As we are about to close the program, let us hear from our school head, Mr. Tomas C. Villar Jr. for his closing remarks and message of thanks.
Una sa lahat, isang taus-pusong pagbating aking pinapaabot sa mga nagsipagtapos sa baitang 6 sa taong pamunuan 2020-2021. Nagagalak ang paaralang elementarya ng South Central na inyong pangalawang tahanan kung saan ay inyong natamo ang makaalaman at kasanayang nagpapaunlad sa inyong sarili at naghahanda sa inyong kinabukasan upang maging kapaki-pakinabang na miyembro ng pamilya at ng lipunan. Masasabi kong matagumpay ang araw na ito at kasama kaming nakikigalak sa inyong mga magulang. Hindi matatapos sa araw nito ang inyong pagtatagumpay. Ang mga karanasan at pag-unlad na inyong natamo sa mga nakalipas na taon ng pag-aaral ay inyo pang paunlarin, dagdagan at pagbungahin sa mga susunod pang antas ng inyong pag-aaral. Huwag niyong kalimutan na bawat gadget at internet, bawat gamit sa paaralan ay mga magulang na nagmamahal, nagsasakripisyo at tumatanda. Ang inyong pagpapahalaga sa pag-aral ay hindi nyo pagsayang sa pagkakataong kayo ay mapaaral ay isang pagpapahalaga hindi lamang sa inyong sarili kundi pati sa inyong mga magulang o tumatayong mga magulang at mga taong sa hinaharap ay aasa sa inyo. Ang paaralang elementarya ng South Central ay umaasa na bawat binhi at ng kaalaman at kasanayan na itinanim sa inyo ay patuloy na lalago, yayabong at magbubunga at magdudulot ng kabutihan sa inyo at sa kapwa. Sa tema ng ating pagtatapos, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Nais ng pamahalaan na bubuti lalo na ang kalidad ng edukasyong ipinupunla sa bawat kabataan. Kahit ang pag-aaral hindi sinasagawa sa 4 na sulok ng paaralan at wala sa ilalim ng pisikal na gabay ng guro. Ngunit ang hamon ng temang ito ay hindi lamang sa mga guro o sa paaralan, kundi higit sa lahat sa inyong mag-aaral. Pinapaunawa sa mga mag-aaral at mga magulang sa ating tema na kahit may pandemya, tuloy ang edukasyon. Umaasa ang ating paaralan na hindi lamang mga kaalaman at kasanayan na itinakda ng kagawaran ng edukasyon ang natutunan, kundi higit sa lahat ay mga ginuntuong aral na itinuro at itinanim sa bawat puso at isipan ng bawat mag-aaral. Mga minamahal kong mga magulang at mga nagsipagtapos, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtitiwala at suporta sa paaralang elementarya ng South Central. Umaasa kami na sana'y patuloy po naming madama ang inyong suporta sa ating paaralan. Nakakalungkot man na hindi tayo nabigyan ng pagkakataong magkaroon ng formal na pagtatapos kung saan ay magkakasama tayo. Nagagalak pa rin tayo na ang mga araw na ating pinagsamahan, kahit ilang mga panahon ay virtual na pagsasama, ay alam nating may saysay at may kabuluhan. At sa mga minamahal kong kapwa ko guro, walang katapusang pasasalamat sa inyong dakilang tungkulin at sakripisyo sa ngalan ng tunay at wagas na serbisyong ipinakita at ipinadama sa mag-aaral sa gitna ng pandemya. At maraming salamat sa patuloy na pagsuporta sa aking pamunuan. Tunay kayong tinaguriang unsung heroes, hindi lang sa panahon ng pandemya, kundi sa lahat ng panahon. At sa ating butihing ama ng distrito ng Alcala, Dr. Virgilio C. Javier, sa maraming salamat po sa paggabay at pag-alalay sa bawat suliranin ng ating paaralan. Maraming salamat po, sir. At hindi matatapos ang pampaaralang taon na ito na hindi ko pasalamatan ang mga stakeholders ng paaralan na nagbigay at nagpaabot ng tulong sa panahon ng krisis. Una sa lahat, ang mga opisyal ng bayan na pinamumuno ng ating mahal na at matulunging punong bayan, Jojo B. Callejo. Ganon din ang mga opisyalis ng barangay na pinamumuno ng ating matulunging punong barangay, Renato M. Eugenio. Ganon din sa mga opisyalis ng PTA na katuwang ng paaralan na pinamumunuan ng masipag na Pangulo, Kagawad Fernan Felix B. Orlanda, sa mga alumni ng paaralan at mahal na mga magulang, kaibigan at mga tao sa komunidad, maraming salamat sa inyong walang hanggan at taos-pusong tulong. Tunay ngang walang pandemya kung sama-sama at may pagkakaisa. Muli, sa Batch 2021, binabati ko kayo sa makasaysayan at makabuluhang araw na ito. Gabayan nawa kayo ng may kapal.
Congratulations, graduates, and to your proud parents. Go forth, grow, and be successful. A philosopher once said, "Success is not a failure. Failure is not fatal, but it is not the courage to continue that counts."
And I'll go